Alright, without further ado, let's get into this matchup. How is everyone doing? Very good evening to everybody. We are out here witnessing Flawless versus Mischief Gaming. So, let us know in the chat, guys, whom do you support? Because we saw Mammoth Gaming fans come out in the last match and they proved out to be quite a match for Mammoth Gaming. So let us know whom you're supporting. Keep the wholesomeness incoming and let's just get on with it. First ban will come out from Mischief Gaming and that will be the Jackal. Makes sense, it's a small map, you don't want too much pressure on your defenders since that will be the first thing that they'll be doing. Flawless actually bans Nomad. That's quite interesting because they'll be running an attack first. But they just don't want Nomad, thinking if they go defense, that's going to be a tough pickup from them. They'll come up with the second ban over here. Not sure Flawless is really taking their time to come with this decision. Let us see if it's going to be an Echo or there you go. It's going to be an Echo and possibly a Valk ban I'm expecting from Mischief, but Not really, because Valk is not only devastating but also loved to play by multiple people. The MPX really turns out to be so powerful on her, along with the black eyes, just in addition to that. Well, there we go. We'll get a ban for Mira into this one. Makes sense. You don't want too much. What do you say? You don't want Mira to be hunkering down multiple sites, as border is a Mira favored map. So I'd like to say, there we go. We'll be running a very nice roster today. Quite interestingly, hold on. Let me just grab my pen, and yes, there we go. The headshot machine. I am War Dog. Suffer or Ignite. That's a really interesting name. It's like you either say Suffer or you say Ignite. That's your choice. Guys, the same person is going to go for the 6th pick from Frost onto Maestro. That'll be lovely. Go here. RV Blazer running the Jaeger, while Vortex will be on the Bandit. Quite understandingly, we'll go onto the first side of defense, Armory Archives, most preferred side for the defenders on this map. So, we start and get on with this. Once again, everybody who just joined the stream, welcome to TEC's Rainbow Six Siege Community Cup. Oh, there we have a little problem. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah. So, where was I? Right. Welcome to TEC's Community Cup, where we'll see Flawless and Mischief go against each other. This is still the first round, the first map that they're playing with each other, and the loser gets eliminated out of the tournament. So, on with that, see, we'll take a look at the operator lineup coming in from defense, because they've gone really good with the operator lineup, I would say. They've got the Legion, the Maestro, and the Mozzie to make sure that information is being traded off in the maximum possibility, right? So Legion Mines acting more of as information providers rather than stallers. That is also a great plus to it. See how that comes to use from that player. Freak over here is going for some free fires, while Suffer is just going to hunker down and make those preparation holes that his team needs. He's chilling out as see Twitch drones coming in. There's a Mozzie in place. It'll be quite interesting if you see a Twitch drone being used on the opposite end of the attackers. Looks like they're going for an obvious push over here from the Flawless. Not really sure what they're trying to establish, as there's only one person outside CC at this point. Free fires coming in. Only makes sense because you want to pick fights that you don't think you can win. That shield will get spotted from Cairo. Cairo proving out to be very, very devastating with the Zofia. Won't be running that today though. He'll be running a Thatcher. Intends to go support, but Flickboy is not intending to go support. He gets one, while Cairo gets taken out from RV Blazer, and Flickboy is going to get one more. That's a double kill. The only kills on the attack are from Flickboy. There we go. Freak makes me stand corrected as he picks up one more. 4 versus 2. Oh, so early. 1.5 minutes still left to go. Not looking good for Mischief Gaming as it started falling down apart. Unable to convert on those gunfights. Allowed to go for a retake here. It's a 1 versus 4 at this moment. Hear that audio cue coming in. Will get taken off. Flickboy, what a lovely round for Flawless, as they almost completed it flawlessly, losing that one man. There's quite a statement there from Flawless coming up. Very nice round. Didn't have to put in a lot of effort. There was not anything very complex about a strategy. They just read into the defense, took advantage of angles, avenues, and soft walls, and just made it happen. So, quite a cleanup from Flawless. See yet again, see them rock the Hibana, the Sledge, the IQ, Thatcher, and the Twitch. Yep, there we go. Guys, share the stream. Let people know these awesome teams are fighting against each other. Make sure you follow Instagram for TEC. Make sure you follow the Twitter for TEC. Any updates that go live will come to you directly. So make sure that comes in. Don't miss any action of Rainbow Six Siege. That being said, we'll proceed on to round 2. This time though, Mischief Gaming is going to go yet again, onto Armory. Let us see if they have something different to offer. Quite standard reinforcements coming out here though. Only makes sense. They want to hunker down the East's wall, rather officer's wall as some people like to call it. And this time around, Mischief is actually not going for a lot of information trade-off. They'll have a Maestro come in and the Legion. Legion will actually act as a secondary information provider for his team. It's not going to matter if those Legion mines don't get deployed early into the round. The right choke points also, yes. With that out of the way, we'll just see the attackers yet again go for a East-West dominance. They're very dedicated on the type of push they want to make. They're clear, and that is what is happening. We're seeing multiple setup coming out from all these attackers here. Defense knows this time around that this is what they're going to push, hunkering down. The bandit trick is also going to come in. Quite interestingly, there's only the sledge running the nades from Mischief. I'm sorry, Flawless. So that could be a potential kill already onto the bandit here. Legion goes for that weak, almost gets fragged out from Flickboy. Flickboy doesn't find him though. He's trying to find some angles here. Trying his best to make sure he's not stationary. Can get taken off for that. There you go. Those nades are eventually coming in. Just waiting for it. Not going for unnecessary peaks as headshot machine will go for this one. Almost missing on that timing there. Oh my god. Attacker just moves down below Easters here. Rats is going to get one on the RV Blazer, and that's going to be the Jaeger Dispatch, and headshot machine grooming his name. Takes out Freak, and that was the sledge. That was an overdue kill for him. He was waiting, he got it. Lovely play from that smoke SMG 11. And Safa is going to dispatch Flickboy. That's a very important kill as the fraggers down. Rodrix is going to come back and get one more, though he's pinched here. Vortex takes him out. Well, Vortex is going to get pinched himself, but he knifes the air. He's like high-fiving the air. That is what he was trying to do here. And Warlock doesn't listen for the auto cue. Tries to get one, doesn't get his two attackers right there in offices. He's got to make this happen. 1 minute to his time. He even has the Maestro cams to his disposal with his teammate on them. What does he do? I don't know, find some angles. No, but no! Wardog is going to find one onto him, leaving IQ alone to clutch it out. Finds one, yes, shield down the Jaeger. Sorry, the bandit rather. Only the Maestro left to clutch it out. He sees the gun. Does he go for that pre-fire? Yes, he will. Suffer gets that headshot on the rats. Ending the round in a 1-1. Mischief versus Flawless. Lovely reply from Mischief Gaming. MiG will go 1-1. It's just great plays coming out from both the teams. All came down to that one little gunfight in a 1v1. Just lovely plays. And there we go, proceeding on to round 3 here. Quite standard lineup yet again. So really interesting that teams don't choose for going for a different lineup once things have moved out of that place. It's something they want to stick it to and just try and make strategies out of it, because that is where the comfort zone comes in. But I think in a game like this, adaptation is foremost. That should be a priority. There's a lot of tactical angles that this can be played out. That being said, see a top floor defense come in for ventilation and workshop. Only makes sense because vertical gameplay once established is so difficult to retake on.
5 seconds
So we'll
left.
just wait on it as Flickboy's got his drone on site here. Not site exactly, but he's got a drone in a very important spot. We'll give them a little bit of surveillance there onto Armory and make the push more easy. There you go, same standard work coming in from Flawless, making sure that all the avenues are open. No barricades are left unopened and is just set up. Well, this is something that players have got to notice, that you get a little bit into the round and you're expecting a rush. Make sure that the setup is made in advance. That is going to run that IQ. Apples onto the sandwich window, trying to find as much information as they can, as not understanding what fights they want to take. And there's multiple pre-fires coming in from both the teams. I'll be actually surprised if even one of these players loses their ammo at the end of the round. And speaking of losing, Rats is going to get Vortex. Vortex loses his life onto that window there, and so will Headshot Machine. What are you doing, guys? You don't peek a sandwich window rappler like that. Gets 2 kills for free over there. Mischief Gaming not knowing what kind of play they're bringing to the table, as Water gets one try. That's a pretty good refrag. He's going to find another. No, he's waiting for it. He's got a C4 to his disposal. Doesn't go for it yet. He'll get the headshot though. Freak gets dispatched as RP Blazer is going to pick up one more. It's starting to look good for Mischief Gaming. It's a 2 versus 3 already. They've got the dock to juice the defenders back up on side, while IQ still remains sitting here on the sandwich, but no, he'll get dispatched eventually. The bandit could connect his shots. It makes sense, as Commando with so much damage coming to his advantage. 2 versus 2 now. We've still got 1 minute on the mark. Great plays coming in from both the teams. It's really tough to decide, or judge rather, who's going to win at this point. He's establishing, making sure that no aggressive flanks come out from these defenders. Using these holes against the defenders. Not finding any kills though. There's a lot of, like I said, the Evil Eyes, the Valkyrie cams, and there's multiple things that give out information, and I think that should be dispatched immediately, but because that won't be the case at this moment. Cat actually does have those EMP grenades to his disposal. Possibly will use them for something else. They have a Legion who's dead now, yes, but those potential Legion mines that are waiting for them at the window could turn out to be really a pain in the foot in the end. Goes for that free fire there. We'll get that down. It's a dock. Doesn't matter. We'll finish it. 1 versus 2 situation for it doesn't matter. Mischief Gaming will gain advantage and lose the round. Like I said, it's really tough to judge at this point. But anyways, we'll see Flawless yet again take one more round to their advantage. 2-1. Round 4 is here, boys. There we go. Flawless is actually going to pick up with some difference in the operators. I think they're planning to go for a rather aggressive take on this one, as we'll see Flickboy 6 pick onto Dokkaby and Freak pick up that Lion. It only makes sense because they saw the Monty and they got scared, and that is why the 6 pick came onto Legion from Mischief Gaming. But that might be a direct counter. Yes, it is. Totally, it is. Really sure that is the only counter, as you've got multiple things to your disposal. Obviously, Legion is a great operator. He's got a lovely gun. He's got a great... there you go. He's going to hack that drone. Okay, he gets one drone. Mozzie, lovely drone work. Or rather, drone hunting work coming out from him. Yeah, speaking of Legion, he's got that lovely gun to his disposal. He's got 2 impact nades and 7 Legion mines for the round. That's a lot of utility one operator can have, and that operator is being played by someone really good. I think it's one of the most fruitful outcomes your defensive rounds can get to. The attackers will actually team kill onto Crotrix here. Quite interestingly, Rats is flicking people away. Like, you don't deserve to be here, Crotrix. You know what? We're going to go 4 versus 5. I don't care. Yes, that's just unfortunate. Like we said, the rush gameplay is actually in motion here. They're just trying to see if there's any kind of defensive strat coming up, but no, the line charge will go out, and so will the rush. Trying to find some kills here as he finds one as the Mozzie down. Maestro knows he's inside. The phone is ringing and the plant is going down. Suffer is going to get one though. That's the Freak inside, but Rats is going to refrag onto Suffer. There's one coming onto hallway, and that's the bandit. Gets one, gets refragged immediately. 2 versus 2 already. While Vigilance and CC will drop down and will get taken off. 1 versus 1 oh so quickly. Dokubi left alive to clutch this one. She still has one call to her advantage, but the Bandit is not sure whether to increase. The mark will come out for the Bandit, and the Dokubi will listen to the audio. Free fast coming in, but Dokubi is just better. Wins the gunfight. Flickboy takes it home. Flawless. Win the 4th round. Lovely teamwork coming in from Flawless here. Because at some point I thought that's going to fall apart from them, but they picked the fights that were necessary. They didn't overpeak it, waited until the plan went down. So great teamwork coming in from them. How would you look at that? Rats fragging in 4 rounds, 9 kills. That's just the best game that he's bringing to his table despite the kill. Oh, there we go. He's actually got 10 kills if you count the team kill in there. Anyways, see Rats doing his work, doing his duty on his team. 3-1 is still looking uncertain for Mischief Gaming as they try to find a spot here that they could exploit for Flawless. Just isn't happening.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bombs.
Red run 5 into motion as we see the defense go on top. Yet again, as that will be the site free for them to play after below are not successfully playing the rest of the sites.
Moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Quite interesting though that we have 4 attackers always spawning here and Sledge always spawning at the valley. So it's just clockwork at this moment. It's just that kind of gameplay that they've got to exhibit. It's just working in their favor. That is all that matters. As long as it's working, you don't need to change your roster, you don't need to change your operator lineup, you don't need to change your playstyle. You're winning the round, it means it's working. Doesn't matter if you got the kills or not. If your team gets it, it's enough. He's coming back to the map here. Match in hand here. Rather, Bandit Trick will go in. There we go. Speaking of the Bandit Trick, the charge is going to come up. There's no hard feature in and around after the window. They're still trying to make established control over CC here. Yes, Kairo's rappelled in a really tricky spot. Arana could possibly kill him, but yes, we've got the IQ watching his back. Interestingly, Hibana, the only hard breacher, is going to open up this angle. Waiting. Make some kills and main wall breach will come out. If the Bandit tricks this one, is done for. And yes, he will do just that. No! You could have gotten it, Bandit. That's a Hibana charge, not a thermite one. There you go, he gets lesion, rather, gets punished for taking that over aggressively. Maestro not knowing what fight to pick, he's just going to chill out on that table over there. Half-wall will get droned out and Crotrix dispatches Bandit on side and Crotrix going to get 2. That's a lovely double kill from the Hibana. One on the hallway will end him. Headshot machine finds his team kill. But Hibana finds his kill onto Headshot machine instead. 4-1 is just a lot of misplay coming out from Mischief Gaming at this point. With the breach open, there's nobody watching the breach, there's nobody even holding it. The Bandit is trying to shoot the drone while somebody else is pushing him. So that is just not the kind of play you would exhibit. There's the drone work coming in, the drone is not going to kill you. The information is feeded off anyway. You might as well concentrate on the breach. You're in a really bad spot behind that bomb. Because Flawless didn't really have to try hard for it, because we usually see people go onto AC vents where they establish a crossfire onto the small doors, small room rather, closet over there. And we've seen multiple people take a rappel onto the sandwich window to try and cut off anybody who's playing behind or around the bomb. So there was nothing like that coming from the attacker because they didn't need it. It was all pure fragging power once the bomb was inside. She picked out two of these anchors, and the plan was just... the plan was going to happen no matter what. The Bonzi was also not in the position to go below for the C4. Got that little TK onto him though. just unfortunate things for Flawless and Mischief at this point. Now, with that being said, guys, share this stream, let people know that this lovely game of Rainbow Six Siege hosted by the Esports Club, Flawless versus Mischief Gaming is going on. Get our boys in the chat. Let's see whom they support. Let me know, guys, whom you support. Well, moving on from that, we'll proceed on to round 6 here. 4-1 score ratio. Flawless flying high with their score at this moment, because this will be the last round before we switch sides. We've got to make this count, or rather Mischief has got to make this count. The defender favored map, and Headshot Machine will find one to Rats. It's an early kill for a lovely fragger. So that's a really important kill for Mischief Gaming at this point, as they put Flawless on their back foot.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Just standard. Raffles coming in, just trying to make sure that any runouts or flanks are punished the right way possible. This one defender actually on CC, they don't have to contest this one. Rodrick's not knowing where the Jaeger is. Headshot Machine is just waiting for that peak to come in, and so will the Bandit try to create that peak. He's thrown here, goes for that peak, will get one, does he get two? No! Why did you turn away, Headshot Machine? There were two more not looking at you. But no, it doesn't matter, and Vortex is just going to come outside and get one, as Legion will get another. That's Flick Boy down. Freak is going to be drag onto RV plays here from the break room, trying to make something happen. One versus four situation, finds one, no he doesn't. Headshot Machine popping off heads like his name suggests. He's just here to prove his IGN, boys. Lovely play from the Jaeger will put Mischief Gaming on a 2-4. Proceeding on to round 7 and a side swap for these teams. So yet again, just a scoreboard overview for you boys. Take a look at what the attackers, or rather the defenders also, were doing till now until the round swap happened. So proceed on to Mischief taking the attacking side. Possibly this is something they're good at, but as far as I'm concerned, Border is a map where I think it is more defender favored. Hell, all maps are defender favored, but
Defenders
with the right kind of
by
strategy, with the right kind of mindset and a map in mind, that this is what we're going to do, this is the execution of the defense, I think it's way overpowered than what the attack should have in mind. What the attack has in mind, rather. Flick Ball be running the Jaeger this time around. Running that excellent barrel. Interesting, the matter of personal choice, yes it is, but he's going to chill out and wait. Try and see what kind of setup is coming out from Flawless as they move on to the top. Flawless stands 2 rounds away from a potential match, but Mischief also stands 2 rounds away
Attackers
from
are moving
a
out to locate a
potential
bomb and defuse it.
equalizer. So things are getting heated up as Mischief picks up that one round, but no, Freak is going to go for that spawn peak, gets one kill onto the Headshot Machine here. No more headshots coming in from that person though. Wait this one now. Look at his drones in this matchup. It's quite early in the round. 4 versus 5 already. Mischief Gaming in the back.
Enemy! Reloading!
Got to pick the pace up here. That's brilliant. Really cheeky angle. He's open from east stairs though. That wall is soft. Not wrong. They go will see Mischief Gaming as well for off the stake, and that run out from the Pulse will get caught out by the IP. I'm what I'm doing is work. There's a lot of HP in the while though, but it's going to not matter. But oh, there you go. Flick Boy picks up his kill onto the IQ eventually. That was a overdue kill. Wanted it, they got it eventually. Took some time, took a life, but this here. What a shot, which will take the head off of that defender and Bandit.
Popping mag!
While Jaeger picks up one more kill. It's a 3 versus 2 at this moment. still got very alive attackers and 3 very alive defenders trying to make this work. Which making his way inside here. He's got one, knows where that
Recovered their defuse.
defender is playing though. Jaeger gets spotted out. He's going to make a call for it. Waits for it. Not sure where the fight is supposed to be taken into. So 1 HP with the Thatcher. Gonna have to push in. No, he gets spotted out. Will get taken out from Vortex. So 2 versus 2 now. Equalizing. We'll have to go for this revive over here. No aggression coming out from
Located a
the
bomb.
attackers rather stay on 20 HP as we approach the 50-second mark here. 1 bullet from them could kill him, and yes, it will. Vortex, lovely of that SMG-11 will drop the switch, leaving the Thatcher to clutch it alone in a 40-second mark time. A lot of angles that he's got to watch and a lot of things that he's got to take here. Will he make this happen? Does he know there's a dog there? No information being traded off by his teammates. Just goes in for this one and find as many angles as he can. He'll get spotted out and will get killed in that gas canister. What's in the canister? It's the Thatcher's dead body. That is what is in the canister. Well put, Flawless in 1 round advantage yet again, and 1 round away from a potential match point. 5-2, not at all looking good for Mischief Gaming as they're trying their best to make this happen with the gunfights that they're playing, but Flawless is just better at them and making sure that they convert every opportunity and every avenue that is established with them. I think Flawless over the time of practice have really been doing that strong push and strong hold bond between them. So as players also quite matured, they're knowing what they're doing, they're making sure that every move of their counts, and there's really no irresponsible gameplay coming out from Flawless. That is the number, I would say, from the looks of it. It's round 8 coming in. See ventilation and workshop defense. We saw how Mischief Gaming defended that. Let us try and find out if Flawless defends it, because it did not work out well on the favor of Flawless when they were on ventilation, and they did a similar rush to what we saw in Kryptonite from Cairo. So this time it's all really predictive. Flawless not doing their homework on that. Once they have gotten that down, we'll go on to these
5 seconds to
being
go.
made as the prep phase will come to an end. Freak this time will be running the balcony, like I said, quite a OP operator, making sure that Valcam will come in. He'll go for that spawn peek though. Not sure if he'll connect
Left the
any.
area of operation.
One more cam. Actually, he's just super ready for this one. Not letting this one go. Freak, come on bro. You got to let this one go. Really? You're gonna peek that? No, Freak. Yes, he does go back in. Way those free fires happen is he knows there's somebody on the start at this point. He can rotate back and he'll just that is quite a good play. Wasted a little bit of time. Was some attackers, here and there. I'll help to scatter them a little bit. But eventually you fall back to side, you play safe and you play angles like these that attackers don't expect. Very sneaky over here. Possibly will get thrown out eventually. While that machine is waiting for his established control over here. That's on the pixel angle, really small angle. You have to make sure it's not correct on the SMG-11. Free fast come in and RB Blazer is going to dispatch Flickboy. That's a Twitch. Taking on the Jaeger. There's one more on top, and what a flick from Twitch. Yet again double kill for him this round. Waiting to find more. But no, I am Warthog going to find more. There's one more kill down for the attacking team. Mischief Gaming on this one. See somebody on that rotation, tries to push that fire, doesn't connect any. There's still a C4 left to the move. Disposal will go for that toss. He will, but no, doesn't connect. Still chooses not to go for it. As Cairo does the flank here, trying to flank will come in. 1 versus 5. Cairo will have to clutch it up in the situation. Go for the free fire, doesn't land any of the 3 attackers. He put out in Cairo. 1 team kill, and IQ finishes him off. Mischief Gaming takes this round. Lovely. Almost a flawless round there. Wasn't for that lesion. That team kill coming in from the buck. There you go, round 9, and Mischief Gaming looks like they've really found their spot to play on. And that was quite a show. You don't go 5-1 situation with a score like this, where Flawless has been playing attack so well that they're failing at defense. Or rather, Mischief Gaming has played their attack so lovely that Flawless is just not able to convert on it. Yet again, we'll see a ventilation room workshop defense. This time we'll see a 6th pick from Bandit onto Castle. So there's no Bandit tricks or stalling coming out on that armory wall here.
Attackers need to
That they
locate
try
and
and
defend
defend
the
above the
bomb.
side. While Rats running the castle is going to go for a more orthodox and a little bit of strategic point with what they're trying to do with this whole, use those castles to their advantage rather. Hunkering down on that
Attackers have discovered the
bathroom
location
slash
of a bomb.
toilet area, as some people like to call it. There you go. I think this is the only match that
10 seconds.
far on stream. I mean, the second match of it. I'm pretty sure we've seen 5 plus 3, 8 rounds to win, and in 8 rounds we've seen 3 team kills already. That is not something you get to see in a level of play like this. So it's just not clear on what kind of gunfights that their teams are taking. I'm just trying to manipulate his way into here. I hope that made sense. Bring those flicks to his table here. Not finding any shots, obviously. Found really 2 lovely kills last round. Just waiting for one from his teammates.
Deploying drone.
Right, see them trying to establish the push over here. And look at this
CFC incoming.
really angry defenders trying to hunker this one down. Obviously, they're just going to the side. If that pre-fire doesn't find any shots, defenders are there. Places a little, doesn't connect any shots, neither of the teams. The established guy who took out one, that's a shot machine dispatched. As the Buck is trying to make some angles from customs. Doesn't find anything. There you go. Jaeger's going to go for that vault. Will get one though. Flick boy onto Vortex. Gets one. Takes out his breach charge for some reason. Just a misclick, and there you go. Twitch will spot him. Castle tries to get him, but no, doesn't realize he's moved out of the way. Rats will pick up that kill onto Twitch. 2 versus 5 already here. Looking good for Flawless. They're aiming to go to match point. Will that be the case? No, Surfer gets one more. That's a Rats. Dispatched. Oh, so low on HP. Cairo will get one more kill, leaving Suffer in very low HP to clutch it out. Gets one. Does he get another? No, he does. What are you doing, Freak? Wait, what are you doing, Suffer, rather? Because Freak didn't get the kill on you, and neither did you get on him. What is this? What lobby am I watching this game on? C4 will get locked out. Doesn't find his kill, though. Just waiting. 3 versus 1. 30 seconds to his disposal. Doesn't look like he'll make it. 1 Legion mine until end his life. What does he do? He rotates back on to Tellers over here. Will make his way in. He's heard here. Legion knows there's somebody here. Cairo waiting on that kill. Will he need to kill though? Will he need to really take that gunfight? I don't think it'll come down to that. With Thermite not knowing what side to push here. Free fire and he'll get one though. So 2 versus 1. Does he get another? No. Cairo is just above him on that little tent, or rather wood workshop area. Gets that headshot onto the Thermite. Sees him come to the hole. Easy kill for him. Flawless proceed on to match point. We see a 6 rounds victory to 3 rounds victory against Mischief Gaming. So lovely fragging power coming from Flawless. 10, 9, 6. Lovely numbers coming in from them. Just trying to make sure that they play their best, what they're best at. Fragging is something the Flawless has always been good at. That is what they're doing. I will proceed on to a potential last round for this matchup as Flawless is trying to make their way into the next match up that will be tomorrow. So yes, tune in tomorrow guys from afternoon 1 p.m. It's a Sunday, you can just chill out, watch me cast these awesome matches of TEC R6 Community Cup as we proceed with round 2 semis and finals. Crotrix is struggling to make this happen. Not really sure why Dragon is trying to show that. He's like, you want to see something, Foxy? I'm going to show a Maestro struggling to climb up on that. Anyways, it's
5
just
seconds left.
those are destructibles that don't come to their advantage sometimes. Got to break them the right way to make some vaults happen, right? So,
Stop worrying about grenades.
just waiting for this one, and that free fire does connect. I thought for a second there. Suffer that thermite rocking it yet again. It's quite beautiful kills he got there in the last round, but just couldn't get enough for his team. 1 versus 3 situation. There's no way he's making out of that with 1 HP. Such less time. His standard drone were coming in. They're trying to establish top control over here. There's a lot of holes being opened here from the offensive side that will be Flawless.
Drone is ready.
But the Maestro, the smoke and one more playing above. MiG is going to run out. That's the Valkyrie getting the buck. Yet again, headshot machine will just get dispatched early into the round. 2 minutes. Timer is still clicking. They've got to make sure that they find a really good window against Flawless, because if Flawless takes this home, it's done. There's no coming back from it. They've got to step up and try and make that comeback happen. See RP Blazer going into that AC vents, like I said. It's a really common spot, and Freak with another kill rather will pick up that C4 kill, and Skyro gets one more. 2 versus 5, not looking good for Mischief Gaming at all. Flawless sitting in the driver's seat over here and just going nuts on the attacking. Will get spotted out here. It gets it down, and so does get the kill. 1 versus 5 situation in a clutch. Will get one. Knows there's somebody else coming from the hallway, but does he see the one rotating from Armory? He doesn't. Rats will get the last kill. Flawless win this match up. It's a lovely match we got to witness. What do you look at that? Armory will come in, dispatches the thermite. Ends at 7-3. Flawless versus Mischief Gaming. Great play coming out from these teams here. There we go. That'll be it for today, guys. Please tune in tomorrow. We've got a lot to offer. More teams coming in, and the competition is just going to get better from here. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.